everyone, I welcome you once again to this platform. In the next 1 to 2 weeks, we'll be unveiling a series of discussions on positive value highlighted in our last video. This series will feature different amazing and dynamic speakers. Today, we'll be discussing on accountability, and our speaker is Engineer Seyi Egunjobi. Engineer Seyi Egunjobi is a mechanical engineer, a youth advocate, and the president of the Boys Brigade Band in Ibadan. He's also involved in several developmental trainings for youth and currently nurturing the male child to become men of notable character in the society. Engineer Seyi Egunjobi, it's nice having you on this platform.
Hello everyone, my name is Seyi. I'm an engineer by profession. I'll be speaking on accountability today. Accountability is the fact or condition of being accountable or being responsible. It's a very, very important thing in our daily life. Being accountable is key to our growing, is key to our development, is key to our doing well, and we can't afford not to be accountable. Accountable people are people that take actions effectively for their life. They effectively value their works. They eliminate every form of distracting activities. If you are still having distracting activities around you that is still pulling you, you can't be accountable, because something is pulling you to the left, another is pulling to the right, so you don't maintain a balance. So accountability is very, very key in whatever we do, and we must strive very, very hard to be accountable, to be somebody that is time to be accountable in our daily life. Even if you want to look at the two words that are combined together to form accountability, account and ability. That means ability to account for something. You all know the works of accountants in establishments. When money comes into the company, maybe daily or weekly or whatever, at the end of a particular month, maybe a financial year or a week or whatever, they give accounts. Okay, this is what has come in, this is how we have spent it. That means they give a summary of how individual's life is, so to say. So accountability is very, very key, and we have different ways to show accountability. You have to create a personal statement for yourself. You give yourself a label that this is me, this is what defines me. No matter what is going to happen, this is what defines me. You set a goal for yourself. You make yourself accountable. You reward yourself in anything that you value your time. If you don't have a self-label or self-logo, many of us will go to the supermarket to buy stuff. Inside of you have told yourself that this is what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy a TM Lewin shirt. It's because of the label on the shirt. That's why you are buying it. I'm going to buy Bonfita. I'm going to buy Milo. It's because of the stamp of Milo on that Milo. You are buying what you are buying because of the label on it. So you are who you are because of what you have told yourself, because of the labeling that you have given onto yourself. If you have not given yourself the labeling of being accountable, then you can't move forward in life. Then we focus on our strengths to be accountable. You improve on your weaknesses. We have a lot of strengths. We have some weaknesses we are supposed to improve on. If you don't do that, you can't be accountable. So accountability is a skill that can be developed. You might not be born with being accountable, but you can develop it. You tell yourself, you'll be resolute to yourself that in my daily life, I want to be accountable. I want to be accountable first to myself, then to other people. I remember in my university days, I have friends that I'm accountable to. No matter what happened, no matter anything that happened, even if I steal or I should cheat or whatever, these people, I must tell them, because we are accountable to one another. They know what is going on in my life. Because of the fact that we have a common goal. All of us are Christians. We attended the same fellowship. And there's nothing we hide from ourselves. So that one gave us a lot of self-restraint. We can't afford to misbehave because you know that there's somebody you're still going to give an account to. Those are friends that really understood us. We understood ourselves when we were in the university. So accountability is a skill. I used to be somebody that is always drawn back. I can't share but when I met these friends, when I saw that we have the same value, we give account to ourselves. We are accountable to one another. And it helps us to grow. Accountability leads to success. That's another key important thing. You can't be as successful in life if you are not accountable. If you are not accountable to yourself, if you are not accountable to authority, if you are not accountable to people that you should be accountable to. Being responsible and accountable is also the same thing. You are taking full ownership of life. You are telling yourself that no matter what happens, I take responsibility for it. A lot of us, we have this self mentality that everything must revolve around you. Everything must revolve around you. No, things does not work that way. It's my daddy, you should understand now. I need the money for data. I need the game. I want to buy this, I want to that. You should know. Maybe is my boyfriend. Maybe is my fiancé. You should know that I need money. You should know that I need time. Things cannot just go around us every day. If you have not told yourself that I'm defining myself, I want to have this self-esteem of being accountable, things might not go the way it's supposed to go. Then I coined out something as 4 pillars of accountability. I said responsibility, answerability, trustworthy, and liability. When you are responsible, I can't even start the discussion of responsibility today. But when you are answerable, Yoruba we say permitting it for those people that are not speaking Yoruba. They say some ẹni tó lókun nídìí. That means you have something that is tied to you. That if you are misbehaving, somebody can use that rope to tie you back. That is a sense of being accountable. That I can't afford to do this thing because I'm tied to a particular person. I'm tied to this man. I'm tied to this my pastor, to this my brother, to this my fellowship president, to my younger brother, to my elder brother, to my daddy, because I trust them, because I'm accountable to them. So I'm tied to them. They can always draw me back. But if you don't live that kind of life, you will live a life of I don't care. You will just live your life anyhow because you are not accountable to anybody. So it's a process. The process of being accountable prevents you from falling prey to a victim role. You can't just be putting yourself, I'm the victim, everybody is just doing this, it's me. No. There will be no complaint when you are accountable to people because you take full responsibility. Accountability is not about perfection. It may not always deliver what you want, but it always delivers what you require. That's what accountability does. It may not always deliver what you want, but it always delivers what you require. So when you are accountable to yourself, you are telling yourself the truth. You are telling people around you the truth. You are telling yourself that no matter whose voice is God, you are going to stand by the truth. You are going to stand by what you believe. You are going to stand by the labeling that you have given unto yourself. That is accountability. You are accountable for failure, for success, you are accountable. That means it does not matter. Either you are failing, either you are succeeding. You are still being accountable to yourself. You are still being truthful to yourself. You are still being responsible to yourself. You are still answerable to yourself. That means you are still taking care of yourself, regardless of what is going on. So accountability is not a one-off thing. No, it's a continuous thing. It's a daily thing. Those that don't want to be accountable, they look for a way out. They always give excuses because they don't want to be accountable. It applies to every part of our life. Accountability cannot just be overestimated. It's not a topic that we discuss under 3, 4, 5 minutes. So you have to hold people accountable. In closing, I will quote from the book of Romans chapter 14 verse 12. He said every one of us will give an account of himself at the last day. What account are you going to give? Are you going to tell God that I led my life the way I want it? He said in Matthew 12:36 that I tell you, every one of you, careless word that you spoken, you are going to give account of it. And in 1 Corinthians 4:2 also, he said, moreover, it is required in stewardship that you will be faithful. Accountability is being faithful. Accountability talks about being faithful. It talks about being responsible. It talks about being answerable to people. You don't live a life that you chose to live by yourself. I want us to just identify that person that you know that no, I trust this person. This person has the Spirit of God. This person has a vision that I'm also believing. Maybe in terms of your career, I'm looking up to this. I'm an engineer, for example. I have somebody that I see as a role model. Those are the people that spurred me to become who I am today. Those are the people I look up to. When I have professional challenges, when I have challenges in terms of my career, those are the people that I move to for help. In the things of the Spirit too, I have people that I'm answerable to. I have people that I give account to. That it seems I'm praying about something and things are not good. So you have people that you trust, that you can share mind to. You can't just live a lone ranger life. You have to be accountable to somebody. That is why the topic of accountability is very, very important in our life as young people, as adults, as married, as single, as a boy, as a girl, as male and female. We all have to be accountable. It's a very, very important topic that we can't speak up. We can't finish talking about it in one single day. So my take is, you love yourself when you are accountable to yourself. You love yourself when you are answerable to yourself. And you love yourself when you are answerable to people that you know that you have the same value, you have the same value system, belief system, people that love and fear God. Thank you, and see you another time.
Oh wow, what an insightful session with our speaker. I'm sure you learned one or two things. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to watch out for subsequent videos on this series. God bless you.